Breaking news from the Middle East, a confrontation that many feared but few expected has now become reality. Iranian fighter jets have carried out a daring strike that shook Jerusalem, sending shockwaves not just across Israel but across the entire world. Explosions echoed across the outskirts of the Holy City, air raid sirens wailed, and Israel's most advanced defense systems scrambled to respond. This wasn't another proxy clash. This wasn't just militia activity. This was a direct strike by Iran's own air force. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Please subscribe, like this video, and share it so you never miss our deep dive analyses on major global conflicts. Today, we're breaking down everything you need to know about the Iranian strike on Jerusalem, how Israel is responding, and what it means for the balance of power in the Middle East. Late last night, Iranian fighter jets crossed contested airspace and launched precision missiles at Israeli military sites near Jerusalem. The strikes rattled neighborhoods, lit up the sky, and tested Israel's vaunted Iron Dome. Several missiles were intercepted, but some broke through, hitting close to key military installations and sparking fires on the ground. Residents described the blasts as unlike anything they had ever experienced in the city. Why did Iran take such a risk? For weeks, Israel has carried out airstrikes on Iranian positions in Syria, hitting convoys and depots that were allegedly supplying Hezbollah. Tehran issued repeated warnings, calling those strikes violations of red lines. Israel ignored the threats, confident its defenses and American backing would keep Iran at bay. But this time Tehran chose direct action. Analysts say the strike was not about destruction, but about symbolism, showing that Iran has the capability and the will to hit Israel at its very heart, even above Jerusalem itself. The jets used in the attack included domestically modified aircraft and upgraded models believed to be sourced through China. They launched stand-off precision weapons from just outside Israeli radar coverage, a tactic designed to stretch Israel's defenses to the limit. The Iron Dome and David's sling systems intercepted many incoming threats, but the fact that missiles still struck near Jerusalem sends a chilling message. Israel's shield is powerful, but not perfect. Israel wasted no time responding. An emergency security cabinet meeting was held overnight. The Prime Minister vowed a crushing response, while military commanders began mobilizing reserve units near the northern border. Fighter jets are now patrolling skies across the country, missile batteries have been repositioned, and defense forces are preparing for the possibility that Hezbollah could open a second front. For ordinary Israelis, the question is no longer whether Iran can strike its when and where the next blow will come. The shockwaves of this attack go far beyond Israel. Across the Middle East, governments are recalculating their positions. Gulf states are quietly coordinating with Washington, worried about escalation but also concerned about Iran's growing boldness. Turkey and Egypt have called for restraint but are keeping a close watch. Meanwhile, Hezbollah is celebrating the attack, calling it proof that Jerusalem is no longer untouchable. For them, Iran's actions are a demonstration of strength and deterrence. Global powers have also jumped into the fray. The United Nations has called an emergency session. European leaders are urging de-escalation, and the United States is under pressure to reaffirm its security guarantees to Israel. At the same time, Russia and China are using the moment to criticize American influence in the region, framing Iran's strike as a response to decades of Western meddling. In financial markets, oil prices surged, gold spiked, and investors began bracing for the uncertainty of a broader Middle Eastern war. The big question now is, what comes next? Military analysts believe Israel may consider striking Iranian air bases or even nuclear facilities in retaliation. Such a move could transform a dangerous situation into a full-scale regional war. If Israel escalates, Tehran will not back down easily, and its allies, including Hezbollah and militias across Iraq and Syria, could join the fight. That, in turn, risks dragging in the United States and possibly NATO allies, creating a scenario the world has long feared: a direct confrontation between Iran and a Western-backed Israel. Some analysts argue that diplomacy still has a chance. Back-channel talks may pressure both sides to step back, avoiding a war that would devastate the region. But others warn that after last night's strike, The era of shadow warfare between Iran and Israel is over. What began as proxy battles in Syria and Lebanon has now erupted into open confrontation. For Israel, this is no longer about controlling its borders, it's about defending its capital. For Iran, it is about proving that it cannot be intimidated by airstrikes or international isolation. The strike on Jerusalem has changed everything. It has shaken Israel's confidence, emboldened Iran, and reminded the world that the Middle East remains the world's most volatile flashpoint. Whether this moment marks the beginning of a new war or just a shocking escalation depends on what decisions are made in the coming days. But one thing is certain: the balance of power in the region has shifted, and the consequences will be felt far beyond Jerusalem. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, drop your thoughts in the comments, and share this video so others can join the discussion. Do you think Israel will retaliate immediately, or will international pressure hold them back? Stay tuned, because this story is only just beginning.